Welcome back to York, Carolina. We're here in Spartanburg at Miracle Hill Ministries. We're inside of their cold weather shelter. Today is a day of miracles. We want to encourage you to donate to Miracle Hill Ministries. You may have been to their thrift shop, but they have so much going on with their 8 shelters, 4 rescue shelters across our area. So we want to give you some different stories and different reasons why donating is important and to really show you the work that they're doing. And of course, we all know, we've been out in this weather, we know how cold it is. Imagine not having a place to go during these frigid temperatures. And so that's why we wanted to come here to the cold weather shelter. We want to bring Calvin in. He's the guy in charge over here, making sure people have a warm place to come and take a little break out of the weather. Calvin, how long have you been here at Miracle Hill?
I've been here 16 years.
16 years and with Miracle, like the whole
23 years the entire time.
And I asked you this because we're doing a series of Facebook Lives as well. We're really talking about the mission of Miracle Hill and some reasons why you should donate. And you were talking about why you decided to work here.
Right, I felt the call to ministry, but I didn't feel the call to the traditional pulpit ministry. But I wasn't sure what else you did, and the Lord opened up the door for me to work in rescue missions. I worked for a couple of years in Michigan, and then I came down here in 1996 and been with Miracle Hill that entire time.
And of course, Miracle Hill offers shelters for men, women, children. You know, they have their foster care program.
Right.
They do so many things. You guys are doing so many things. But let's talk about specifically where we are. I mean, we see these rectangles on the ground, but these aren't just shapes. These are like helping people. Really, a life-saving measure is what you guys are doing.
Right. We because the fire marshal has a limit on how many people we can have down here, we want to make sure we don't violate any rules and regulations. So the idea of having the squares came up. So each square represents a person whose body will be here tonight, more than likely.
And think about that in terms of what you can do to change someone's life. One of these rectangles, one of these squares represents a person that would not otherwise have a place to go in this cold weather. I mean, imagine going outside, your kids, your family members, your loved ones who don't have a place to rest their head because, you know, whatever situation they're in, but then the weather adding like a life-threatening a situation there. So the money that you're going to be giving today for a day of miracles will go to make sure that they're able to still open their doors year-round. This is not something you're doing just Monday through Wednesday. This is something that you do.
Right. When the temperature is below 40, we have this open. But we serve 96 people, 66 men and up to 30 women and children, 365 days a year upstairs.
Right, and that's the thing. You have to be prepared whenever that temperature drops below because it's kind of hard to plan for that.
Right.
The Lord doesn't work that way.
Right.
And so whenever it drops below, that's when you're able to open your doors. You're able to offer them a meal. You're wanting to get them involved in some of the other programs so that they're able to. We talked to some folks earlier that were talking about how they were once working in these programs or once a resident here, and now they're working, kind of pouring their energy back into the community. So
right. Some people just love giving back, and they feel the same call that I felt many years ago.
What would you, Calvin, what would you say to people? We have a live, attentive audience right now that's watching. What would you say to them to make them donate any amount if they want to become a lamplighter and donate something on a monthly basis? What would you say to them that would really, I mean, I think we've said a lot here that would make people want to act. What would you say to kind of get them to make that donation, take that step?
I'd probably say that if you want to really help change your life long term, then give monthly. If you want to bless people who are less fortunate, then give anything that you can, particularly this time of year, not just monetarily, but we could use gloves, hats, volunteers, definitely. We could always use volunteers. And of course, we also have people who come in and they just want to make a difference. So anything they see that maybe we haven't thought of, please, let us know. We might be able to work something out.
I love that, and we have we have so many sponsors, so many people that we're looking for ways to give in any way, any shape or form. So go to Miracle Hill the website. You can go to yourcarolina.tv and donate there as well. Look for the Miracle Hill Day of Giving form. I'm going to send it back to Jack and Megan. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Jamie. And of course, you can join us all day on Facebook Live. We'll be on the Your Carolina page, the WSBA page. We're going to be visiting the Overcomer Center, the Greenville Rescue Mission, and Shepherd's Gate. And we'll be live on all of our social platforms throughout WSBA. So watch and help us out.
Well, they're in several counties. They help people in like the Pickens area, Cherokee County, Greenville, and Spartanburg.
Yeah, they're very important. All right, quick break, and we'll be right back with more Your Carolina.